I want to be able to retire my parents and be able to pay off all of our debt combined. So growing up, my family and I, we were never like, homeless, broke, that type of stuff. But growing up, we didn't have much, we never owned a home. We always rented. So, not saying that's bad, but we grew up on like the poor side of of life. And my parents, my dad has been working. He's currently 44, turning 45 next month. So, that's that. And he's been working since like, shoot, I don't know exactly when he started, but it's been over 20 years. And the thing is, that might not sound like a lot for a lot of people, 20 years, probably nothing for some people. But the thing is, he only gets to 1 day off a week, which is 4 days in a month. 4 days off in 1 month. And the thing is, he's not working like 5 hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. He's working 12-hour shifts, bro, every day, and only gets 4 days off. And the thing is, he's not making like big chunks of money. He's barely making enough, to be able to support his family. And for these past, like, just say 25 years, around there, 25 years, he's been living paycheck to paycheck. Basically his entire life, and that's just awful. No one should live like that. And for my mom, she's worked here and there, it's helped out, but she's mostly just, taking care of me and my siblings. Mostly my siblings now. So I obviously want to help them, but I'm currently 20. I'm turning 21 next month, it's pretty cool. But the thing is, I made horrible financial decisions when I turned 18, and that put me in a really bad spot. I have a lot of debt. I had cars, took car loans, stuff like that, and I had to, return them, and I still have to pay, the leftover balance and stuff like that. So, obviously I'm stuck in a bad spot too, where I can't really help them because most of my money just goes to debt, and it's just tough. So the goal is, what I want to be able to do is, I do YouTube videos, I stream here and there when I have time, when I'm not working, and I want to be able, to earn money from it and pay off not just my debt, but my parents too, and give them, spoil them, give them a nice life. Working for over 20 years, only getting 4 days off minimum, at least 4 days off a month, that's just awful. And no paid vacation time, bro. And the most he'll get is like a week without pay. That's just awful. What's the point of vacation? You don't even get paid for it. So the way you guys can help me, I'm not asking for for money or anything like that. I'm just asking you to watch the video to the end, like, comment, just that way TikTok can put it out there, and I can get some views, get followers, and hopefully start earning money from this. I'm gonna post every single day. I'm gonna try to post every single day, just what I'm doing, and just to get noticed, build a following, and then hopefully that works out. I did like the calculations and all that, and combined like my debt and my parents' debt, it's about around $30,000, which doesn't sound like a lot, for a lot of people. But the thing is, once we pay all that off, we're starting from nothing. We're like fresh nothing. So like, that's a brand new start. That's when we can actually start grinding and saving up and work towards something. The thing is, if I don't do something, at this rate, what my parents are doing, they'll never be able to own a home. They'll never be able to, do anything, amazing with their lives, or something, they would love to do. They'll never be able to travel, go on vacation, anything like that. And that just seems awful to me. No one deserves that, especially parents. So that's my goal with what I want to do and why I'm trying to do this. Obviously, I have a family too. I have a fiance and a daughter too. So I'm not just supporting us, or me. I'm also supporting them. So it just makes it even harder, because all of us are living under the same home, and it would be amazing if myself, could get a bigger home for not just me and my family. I mean, like my, just for me. I want to get it for everyone, for my whole family. That would be amazing, bro. Like, who wouldn't love that? And the thing is, since I was little, I've always wanted to be a content creator. I always wanted to be YouTubers, something out there. And I've always looked up to, bigger influencers that really help out, people in need, just anyone in general. And that's what I've always wanted to do. So I want to try and build a following, and with every penny, everything I make is gonna go to helping people out. Not just my parents, obviously I'm gonna help them out firstly, but once we get everything like that situated, I want to help out other people that might be struggling. So like I said, if you guys watch to the end, just make sure you like, comment, hit a follow if you want to see the journey. I just got off of work right now. I work at a warehouse, minimum around 12-hour shifts. I get 3 days off a week, which is amazing, That's, and I make a little bit more than my parents. And even then, I don't make a lot of money, which is, if you put it into perspective, you can understand they must make horrible money. And the fact is that they're still, going in life. And the whole over 20 years he's been working, he's never once had money saved up, ever. He's never been able to, just go buy something that he really likes. He's always put his family first. He didn't recently get a truck. He got a truck like a couple of years ago. But the fact is, it took him like a year or two to save up just for a down payment. And he's still paying that truck. And obviously, his birthday's coming up. And I want to be able to help him do something, I want to do something good. So that's what I want to do. And like I said, I'm not asking you guys for money. I would just appreciate if you guys like, follow, and comment just to get my video out there. And if you really do want to support, you can just come to my my lives I do on TikTok from here and there, But other than that, I hope you guys will come watch the journey with me and see what I can do, because I'm not going to stop grinding until I not accomplish only my dreams, but I help my family accomplish theirs. So I hope you'll have a good night. It's late for me. I'm going to start driving home, bro. I drive an hour here from work, bro. An hour here to get to work, an hour back to get home. That's crazy, bro. Things I do, bro, just to earn a nice paycheck. But I hope y'all have a good night, bro. And stay blessed.